Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Back with another video. Today we're gonna place the toilet. Should be quick and easy, sometimes a bit difficult, but we'll find out. Already started, take the tank cover off, drain most of the water out. Can't be flushed again, so I have to drain that out. And shut the pipe off for the tank. So now we're gonna pull on these bolts that's down here. I've got some little bolts down here both sides. And I pull them off. I'm gonna catch some, get a bucket to catch the water that's coming down there. So the water might fall out of there, but need to get this empty. And it's still leaking. I think it's still, the water is still coming down, so this is not shut off tight enough. I might have to change this one. Some of these are old. Some of these are so old you have to change them. Get some light. Alright, so that's probably gotten old. I have to change. I have to change that one and put on one of them shark bite ones on there. This one isn't shutting off properly. That's a bit tight, too tight. Get here. Seems like it's okay. Alright, that's supposed to do it, but I have to go and change that one, put a shark bite on it. Drain some of this water. I might have to get this I have to get some kind of pump out the water out a bit. It's gonna be a mess. There's too much water. Alright, let's pull these bolts at least. Get this off at least. Hopefully there's no water in there. Yeah, a little bit of water is coming out of that one. Alright, I have to get the bucket for that one. You can see guys, it's still dripping. It's not shut off properly around there. Still a little bit more dripping. Alright, there we go. That's good enough for now, but that's not good. Should have been just easily needed to. I'm gonna take this off as well. Next cover over here. Need a flat screwdriver to just pinch it off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver for that one. I'm gonna find something to drain the water out of here. Alright. Might just take the tank cover off. Take the tank off. Must be easier. Take the tank off. Yeah. Yeah. Take the tank off. Should be best. Alright, I'll pull the tank off. There's two bolts under the bottom here. There's one right there, and the other one. Just pull those two. Easy to take it up so I can throw the water now. Get this water flowing in the bath or in the sink. Throw the water over there. Alright, so we got the tank away. Guys, still dripping down here. Gonna have to change that valve. Alright, so now take the toilet up. Next bolt on the side there. Okay, we got these bolts off. Yeah. Also bought this just in case the one under there is bad. You want to see they actually glue this one down. Look at that. As far as I know, you're not supposed to glue down toilets just in case it's got a leak. You want to see it leaking under the bottom, so you're never supposed to be gluing down any toilets. Or if you're gluing on anything, you glue it in the front area, not the back, so the water could run that way or wherever. But normally you leave these areas unsealed, so if any leakage you can see it coming out. But this one is glued up. We're gonna have to cut it out. Alright guys, so it seems like we got a good one on here. One that I have one of these as well, so really don't need this one. You can see these guys didn't do a good job here, did they? Look at that. Alright, so you can see that they glued this thing down. They shouldn't have glued it down, but I'm gonna scrape that away and then we're gonna install a new one. Alright, so we're cleaned up. I'm gonna put the new one in now. We have the new toilet here. Come with the bags of goodies. Hopefully. The tank is on the top. Got these bolts under there. Nice. Alright. Put this on the ground here for a minute. And voila. This must be the cover. There. That's the seat there behind there. Seat. Now this one. I got it in. We are going to just slip it on now. Easily. Everything set up down there. Alright, we are on. Just need to put back these pieces. I guess you probably have new ones in the bags. I can probably get the new ones. Alright. Wax ring, we don't need that. Just in case it leaks, probably put this under there. New one. And this goes onto the tank top. Press the buttons. Few little goodies. Alright, so we're gonna have to use the nuts back. So these is new, so we use these ones. We're using the nuts. We use back the nuts for these ones. Pilot secure. Now for the tank. Right guys, I was wrong. This one, the wrong one goes onto the bottom of this. I forgot about that. I thought it was supposed to be on the bottom of there for a little bit more support, but it goes on the bottom of the tank. My bad. I'm gonna install that now. Tank's on top. We're gonna be putting this under here to fasten it up. Alright, so if that thing there, you can't tighten it no more. You have to come in here and use a flat screwdriver and just tighten it down with these bolts down here, because you won't be able to tighten it from the bottom. So I'll find it, see if I can do with this little one here. I have to go and get the big one, tighten that down, and then we're actually done right now, you know. Just test, we need to test it. Put back this one under here. Making sure it's not leaking. We have to change the valve over here anyway, but we're gonna test it first and make sure it's working properly. We're gonna get the valve change. All right, so let's turn it on and see what's going on. Alright, we're getting water in. No more leaking, which is good. Alright. As you can see, it's very efficient when it comes to water. As big as the tank is, it doesn't even come all the way up here. Alright. Put that on. Lovely. Put that in there. Push it in. Screw this piece under here. I'm gonna flush and see which one is the short one from the long one. So that looks like the short one, the white one. Let's wait till it comes back up. Lovely. That's the long flush. So now we know where to turn this one. So the two goes at the back for the black. Alright. And that's that. Alright guys, we're gonna put the seats on and we're done. No water leaking down here. Make sure we test that. Pipe was leaking here in a little bit. Oh, look. Clean up this bit. We can look. No water. No water leaking. Anyway, so we're good. Got a seal toilet cover. Here we go. Toilet seat on. This is our old toilet seat. She liked this one better. This is a new one. We're gonna leave this one for backup. But yeah, guys, as you can see, we did a successful install toilet. Yep, we still got the valve to change. I'm going to change that later on, but we'll have to get one of those SharkBite and replace that one. But for now, toilet's done. All right, guys, so like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Share with your family and friends. All right, catch you in the next video. Peace.